Welcome to CreatorTrack, the easiest way to keep track of all of your product collaborations. When you first log in, you can see a dashboard of all of your earnings, and if you click, you can expand it to see each of the products that you have finished that have added to your earnings. We have also broken it up into multiple ways to see your earnings so that you can find the income in the way that works for you. Now at the top, you can adjust the dates so that you can look at the time frame that meets your needs. Now at the bottom, there is a card for you to expand, and you can see all of the items that you've completed that you have not yet received commissions for, making it very easy for you to follow up with the sellers. Now, there is a sellers platform where you can add the sellers that you're working with. You can go through and edit the current ones that you have on the list. And if you click add seller at the top, this is where you're going to add the seller's information. It's very simple and very easy. You can add as much or as little information as you need, making it easy for you to remember who you're working with and where you work with them most commonly. Now, this days to complete is going to be important because it is going to help take into consideration when a product is due. Now, there is an intake form where you're going to add the product information. I like to do this the moment that I accept a collaboration with somebody. That way I know it's coming and I have it all prepared and ready to go so that when the product arrives, I can start working as quickly as possible. Now, the thing that's nice about this is when I put in a product into the intake form, I submit it to the waiting list and I can include all of the seller requirements and any commissions that I need. And when it is submitted to the waiting list, it automatically goes into a queue where I know it's coming, but I have not yet received the item. You can see there are different cards here, multiple cards, and I can edit the information as needed. Maybe they've come up with a new seller requirement. I can go ahead and quickly add that here. That way I'm always on top of things and I don't have to go search through Instagram or emails or spreadsheets to find what I need. It's all in one place. Once everything is updated, I can go ahead and submit that update. And what's nice is I can click on the link, so it will take me directly to Amazon so I can see the product if I need to. And once the product has arrived, I'm going to select the date that it arrived, and it will automatically move from the waiting list into this to-do list. Now, everything in here is organized by when an item is due. If you remember in the sellers portion, I said to add how long you have to complete a product. That is going to auto-calculate for you based off of when the product arrived. And here I can find it at the bottom. Now, if I delete the date received, it will automatically move it back into the waiting list. And if I find it again in the waiting list, all I need to do is add the date back in that it was received, and it will automatically put it back into the to-do list. So it's very convenient to move things up and down the funnel. And once I have completed an item, I'm simply going to open up that card and I'm going to mark as complete at the very bottom. Just check the box there and it will move it over to the completed list. Now, this is arranged in order of when you completed items. So the most recently completed are at the top and the furthest completed are at the bottom. And within the completed list, if I click on a card, I can add in additional information, which is going to be great for taxes, such as if you sold an item. If you click sold, it automatically populates the date. You can enter in the price, and then you can also enter in the amount you actually received. For example, maybe you sold it on Venmo and Venmo charged a fee. It's going to calculate that for you. If you donate it, or if you junk it, you can mark that here. There's also a section to mark if you received your commission. Now, I like to put the payment ID. It makes it much easier for me to go back to the platform where I received the money, such as PayPal in this case, and then just rectify the payment there with the payment here. And I can put in how much I received and then how much was actually paid out to me. And the fees are then auto-calculated on my behalf. Now, from time to time, you may sell the rights to the original video, and you can put that information in here also. Again, deciphering between how much was paid out and how much you actually received with the fees automatically calculating. Now, you can always delete a task if one needs to be deleted out as well. Now, when you're done here, there are other places you can go. If you go back to the dashboard, you can see that that information that you just input is now being calculated. So for example, I'm looking on this 1 day time period and I can see the commissions of $20. The original sold video came through. And then it's also showing the product value that I've put in. Now there's multiple products that were received during this time. And so that's why the price is $98.96. Now, if I go down to my profile in the bottom left-hand corner, here I can take care of all of my personal information. And if I click on see pricing under subscription, here I can see the different prices, and I can also add in a coupon in that have a coupon code section if I am purchasing. Here you can also sign up for an affiliate program. It will give you your code and your link. And then here is a data management center where you can import information, but more importantly, here's where you can export information to give to your CPA at the end of the year to make taxes much easier. And of course, you can request to delete your account information at any time. We do value your privacy, and so we will make an effort to delete it as quickly as possible in full. And that's it for CreatorTrack. Now let's get to creating.